Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tessy, and here is Christina sleeping. Yes, so today's video I'm just going to be giving the update about the labor the delivering vlog, and I actually have a clip of it. So as I'm talking, I'm going to be inserting the clip of the delivering vlog that I made, a few vlogs that I made, but I'm just going to talk about the process and the whole thing, how everything went, because I know you guys are really active. I'm seeing your prayers, your comments, and before the delivering happened, so and I saw a lot of you praying for me for my last pregnancy appointment vlog after my due date. Yes, so here is what happened. After I made that vlog, my appointment was like on the 9th, which is Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. So after the whole stuff, because here in Italy, if you pass your delivering date, like if your delivering date is like today and you need no contraction and nothing, you have to go like tomorrow, like I said on my vlog. So we went there the same as they instructed us, and that morning we went for the appointment that I made the vlog. So everything was okay, the baby was fine, I'm fine, I don't have any problem at all. So after that day, they checked me, checked everything was okay. So they asked me to go home and come back. So in the night of the same day, around 10 p.m, after dinner, around 10 p.m, or let me say 10:30 p.m, that was when I had a push. Like I had a sound. The sound is like it sounds funny anyway, but I didn't see it as anything because I was so tired. I wanted to go to bed and sleep that night. So I was joking with my brother-in-law's wife that he was here with her daughter that I will start dancing again. So I was funny looking for some music to dance on that night. Like I was like, okay, I'm tired, let me just go to bed. So my son, when I went to bed, my son was like, he was active that night. He was telling me he wants to pee, that. So I was like, with my tiredness, I said, okay, let me stand up and take him to the bathroom for him to pee. So getting to the bathroom for him to pee, and I noticed after he peed, I clean him up and then dress him up. Then I now decide to pee. No pregnant women now, we can't enter inside the bathroom without coming out, without peeing. So I went inside I now say, okay, let me just pee, then go to bed. After I finished to pee, about to clean myself, I noticed that I have a blood mixed with water. It's not really water, it's like sticky stuff, but what the pregnancy flu is like that. So I was a bit worried about it. Then I said, let me just talk to my husband about it. Then I woke him up because he was already sleeping. I woke him up and told him that see what I saw, I don't know if this is normal or not. He was like, did you see blood? I said, I saw something like blood mixed with water. I don't know if the water broke by the side, but the water is not actually coming out the way it normally the way it's supposed to. So he was like, no, we don't go. But my mind keep telling me that I should go to the hospital even if the water is not rushing out. I just saw that when I clean it. So I keep going to the bathroom every 5 minutes to clean myself, and I'm still seeing that sign of blood into the tissue after cleaning myself. I was like, no, I can't sleep this night, and I'm not going to sit down here and wait to get infection because I don't know what is going on. Hospital is not far from our house, so I insisted that we should go to the hospital that night with my husband. So finally he stood up and dressed up. But at first I wanted to make sure that my son Cosimo is asleep because I didn't want him to cry when I'm going out of the door. So I tried to put him to sleep immediately. Then we dressed up and we went to the hospital. So getting to the hospital, they asked me because they asked us if anything happens, we should go through emergency. We shouldn't come from the normal door, that we should go from the emergency to come to the delivering department. So the whole thing, we went to the hospital, then went through the delivering I mean emergency, then from there we went to delivering floor. So getting there, I started having contraction, different from what I used to have before. So I started having contraction different from the type of contraction I was used to. Like I said on my vlog, I've been having contraction, but it's not regular. Then when we arrived there, we had to ring, and the doctor asked me to come in to check me, the doctor on duty. So the doctor checked me and noticed that that fluid and blood that was coming out. So what she said, that she told me that I'm not going to be going home, that the water is not really broken, but it seems that some part of the water is broken, so I can't go home, that they have to keep me here with them, that I need to take antibiotic to prevent infection on her. So I now look at my husband that was arguing with me. I'll say, you see, we are not a doctor, we shouldn't be at home. You see, now what happened? It's best we come. So anyway, that story apart. So that was how I stayed in the hospital. This was on Thursday. There on Thursday night. So I stayed in the hospital from that Thursday night to Friday. The contraction was on and off throughout the night of the Thursday. It was on, it was coming on, it was going on and off like that. I didn't sleep well that Thursday, but it's not right, like very strong, but it's really strong as well when it comes. So by that Thursday night, I was already 3 centimeter Thursday night. So until Friday, fast forward to Friday morning was when I started having much more contraction, like around 1 p.m. I was already at about 5 centimeter diluted. So but the water is not yet broken, because here in Italy they said that if your water did not break, or your water broke and the contraction is, before they will take any action, it has to be 24 hours of them admitting you. So it was a bit frustrating, like the water is not broken, but I'm getting diluted, the contraction is getting stronger. So as of 3 p.m. the contraction was so much more, the pain was too much, but they still insist that they're not going to break the water, that the water has to break by himself. And the contraction was so painful, because it's a dry contraction. If you've had a baby before and you had a contraction that the water did not break, and they did not break the water immediately, your contraction getting harder, you know what I meant. So you know what I mean. So the contraction was so strong and hard, it was so painful, that even at 6 p.m. still yet nothing happened. I was calling them, I was begging them, because by 6 p.m. on Thursday, the pain was still there, like was still too much, and I was already about 5 to 6 centimeter diluted, but they still nothing they said they can do. They said I have to stay until the whole stuff, like until the baby break the water, or until it arrived 24 hours that I checked into the hospital. So I was at a point, I was crying, like I didn't even know when I started crying, like crying seriously, because the contraction was getting stronger. The baby wants to come out, but the water is not broken, it's not yet broken, but the whole stuff, it was so painful. So getting to 7:30 p.m. the midwife came to me again and said that she saw that I'm really in pain, that I'm really crying, and that I was crying very well. So because it's a midwife I know, I've seen her a couple of times during the time I was going to for my checkup, so she's like a familiar face for me. So she was like, oh, she came to the room and told me and called me Tessy. It's not because we hate you, it's not because of anything, that she's sorry that she can't do anything right now, that I shouldn't feel abandoned, but that this is their law, that I have to wait after 24 hours. If the water did not break, that is when the doctor is going to break the water. So like I said on one of my vlog, I signed up for epidural. So that was when I started asking them for epidural, that I can't take the pain any longer, that the pain was too much, I can't take it any longer. So I was just telling them, just give me the epidural to reduce this pain. If you can't break the water by yourself, according to your rules here in the hospital, or your rules here, or your law here in Italy, that I just want the water to be, I just want people to break the water, please. So just break it and let me have my peace, have this pain go down, because the pain was too much. So she went to meet the doctor on duty. That was around 7:38 p.m. and she was about to change the duty, because she was on morning duty, so she was about handing over. So she now called the doctor because she saw my mood, that I was so serious asking for the epidural, and I was already over 5 centimeters, about 6 centimeters. So because of the pressure I was giving them at that time, because I was getting really angry with the pain, frustrated, desperate. Really, I was desperate because the pain was too much. So she now went to discuss with the doctor on duty at that moment. That was around 7:38, to come and see me. I don't know what they talked about. The next thing I saw is she and the doctor walk into the room, and the doctor said, let them check and see what happens. So the doctor checked me and noticed that I'm really diluted, and the water is not broken, and I'm really very serious, because it's my right to ask for the epidural, because I signed up for it. So they didn't want to give me the epidural. So what they did, that they told me that I'm already 5 centimeters out, so they can't give me epidural at this time. I said I don't care, all I need is this pain to go away, because this pain is too much. If you can't break the water, you have to make one choice: break the water, or you give me the epidural that I signed up for. So that is what I'm here for, because the pain is too much. Having a dry contraction is not a joke. It's very painful. So what the doctor does, that he went out and come in again around 9 p.m. When he came in around 9 p.m, that was when he broke the water. Then that the midwife was about leaving. Then she told me that another midwife is going to be coming in, and the midwife is going to stay with me, because she already knows that the baby is about to come out and the water is not broken. So I don't know what they are delaying to break the water or to give me the epidural, that she can't give me the epidural, that I'm already that the centimeter is high, that I can't stay stable for the epidural. So now that the doctor is going to break the water, that the midwife is going to come and stay with me until the baby comes out. So this was around 9 p.m. So finally the doctor broke the water, and the new midwife walked into the room, my delivery room, because they have every room has a separate delivery room. So when she walked in, she started massaging my waist. She know that I'm really in pain. She started massaging my waist with oil. Being there, she was the only midwife that was really sitting down in that room with me. Like, she didn't move anywhere. She's just like one of the, when I had Cosimo, but the midwife that stayed with me, she stayed with me for complete 6 hours that I was after they induced me. She didn't step out of the room. She just acted like that, the last midwife that had her. Yeah, so she stayed with me throughout, and after 3 hours they broke the water. That was, which is about 12. The baby, she was born exactly 12 a.m. on the 11th. That was the day she was born. So it was so painful experience again. I know every delivering has their story. Is always, there is no delivering that has no painful experience. But that's having that dry contraction because of the law they have here. I don't even know who made the law, you know, because having a woman to have that kind of pain is really too much. It's really too much. They have, for me, they have to change the law of you staying 24 hours before they can take any. But throughout the 24 hours they let me stay, I was still taking antibiotics to prevent her from having infection from the side of the water that broke. So this is the story of my labor, delivering labor. So I don't know if this video is going to be long. Probably if it's very long, I'm going to be putting the clip I made in the hospital when she was delivered, because I made a clip when she was delivered, when she came out and how she looked and everything. It's quite long. I'm going to be putting them at the next vlog, but I'll make sure to just clip everything together. Just watch what you can watch. So yeah, that is it for now. And today is Friday. She is 1 week old, and I'm going to be giving her 1 week update. Maybe that will be my next video that will be coming up, and these changes and everything, the hospital, from the what happened from the hospital till now that she's 1 week old. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all for your congratulations. I see every of them, even if I reply or I don't reply. Thank you all for your love, for your support. Thank you all. I really appreciate you all so much, and I love you from my heart, and God will continue to bless you all in the name of Jesus. So see you all in my next video. God bless you. Bye.